Okay guys, welcome back. Righty, so this is an interesting little conversion, guys. Now, as you know, I was in the process of building a 4-Tec. That's the one I got from America because England's derived for 4-Tecs. So I was in the process of building one because I got all the parts for it. And then halfway through I thought, you know what? Why don't I just make it into a Stingray? And from my understanding, there's not much difference, guys. And I haven't built this just yet, but as far as I can see, there's not many parts you need, guys. Traxxas are cheeky. They're cheeky guys, man, because they make the cars look much different. You think all the parts are going to be completely different, but they're not. They actually, and I've seen this in all their platforms, guys, the two-wheel drive, short course trucks, the Slash platform. So they always use the same stuff. They'll always use the same bulkheads. They'll always use the same chassis. They'll use the same as 8 arms. Do you get it? I mean, the 8 arms that are on the Slash, on the XO1. So they'll do that for a while. Now, this is a different platform, but I knew that the 3.0 is just a bit longer. So what does that mean? What do you need? All right, let's get to the crux, guys. Let's get to the nitty gritty. So here is the chassis for the 2.0. All right, guys. Now, as we know, they've lengthened the 3.0 for handling. All right, guys. Now, you're going to need wheels. The reason why I didn't buy wheels and the shell is just too expensive for me to import right now. When it comes into the UK, it'll be a different story. But at the moment, guys, it was going to cost me about £100 to get the shell. That's without the import tax and all that stuff. So wheels and tires you're going to need. But the major difference, guys, is the length. So they have changed the size of the chassis. All right, so it is longer. All right, you can see that, guys. All right, that's the major difference. That's where mostly changes are going to come. Nothing else has really changed, guys. So because of that, right, think about that right now. What does that mean? Well, that basically means that your centre drive shaft is going to have to be longer because the chassis is longer. So that's the one that comes on the 2.0, and that's not going to cut it. All right, and you can see that on the new chassis there's the part for the bearing to sit as well. Right, that's not really going to reach, guys. So here's the one from the Stingray, and it's a much longer. Have a look at that. Yeah, much longer, guys. Centre drive shaft. I don't know if you guys can see that comparison right there. I think it's about 1.5 inches. The chassis, the axle, the centre drive shaft, about 1.5 inches difference. All right, so these are the things you will need to get. All right, guys. So you will need to get centre drive shaft. There's some really good companies in America that obviously part trucks out. So they get new trucks and they part them out, and all you got to do is get that stuff from them, right? So obviously because it's a longer chassis, you're gonna need a longer battery strap kind of thing. You get it? All right. Again, same kind of length, about 1.5 inches difference. Okay. And then it's up to you, right? But and these kits you can get the bumper. And this is the 2.0 bumper. All right, guys, and you've obviously got the adjustable. You can put the adjustable shock towers on there as well. All right, and now this is the 3.0 one, and they've gone for the clipless body. Do you get it? So you can just basically, the body shell has the clip on like the X-Max, and it just slots into there, and you're good to go. It has like a splitter at the bottom. Right, so they have gone for speed and handling, but yeah, that's the only major, well, that's, as far as I'm concerned, that's the only difference. So you've got the front bumper set up, right, that's going to be different, and obviously where it slots as well here, that's obviously a different part. I believe that goes on the back. I'm not sure, I haven't built it yet, but that's going to be a different part. And everything else, guys, is exactly the same. Told you, Traxxas are clever guys, man. They've got the mold. They're not going to recreate it. Your shock's exactly the same size. All right, because these are the same front and rear, and it's the same. These are Stingray shocks. All right, let me show you. I mean, I've got a bag full of all Stingray parts here. All right, that's the bits I got from America. All right, and you know, these bits will fit So let's have a look, for example, yeah. So if I take the 2.0 chassis, the bulkheads from the 3.0, will they fit onto the 2.0 chassis? Yes, they will. It's all exactly the same, guys. I've gone through all the parts, man. Right? It's not different. This is the rear bulkhead from the 2.0. Will it fit onto the Stingray? Yes, it will. Alright, Traxxas, I know you're going to hate me for this, right, guys? I'm sorry, yeah, but look, I like what I want for myself, I want for others as well. And basically, if you want to upgrade your 2.0, all you're basically going to need, guys, is, if you've already got that, all you need is a chassis, alright? You're going to need a centre drive shaft with, it'll come with a kit. Well, not really a kit, guys, it'll come with the added bearing, because I believe it does sit with a bearing. Or was it, where's the chassis one? I'm showing the wrong one. What am I doing, guys? Half asleep, man. Get it together, come on. Alright, so basically that's the one that's there. Okay, it'll have the bearing to sit there as well. So you're gonna need the chassis for the 3.0, you're going to need the centre drive shaft, that'll come as a kit. Yeah, you can see them, people that are part of them, the extra bearings there to sit in there as well. And that's a really good improvement. I'm glad they've done that, because that stops the centre drive wobble. So when you're going really fast, yeah, you find that the drive shaft, it does start to wobble a little bit, and that will help stabilise it. And last but not least, you're going to need, you know, your battery hold down. Alright, your front bumper kit. If you're looking to see the reason why I'm not converting mine just yet, right, obviously I'm waiting for the bodies, so let me just finish what I'm talking about. So yep, so your front bumper, and that's it. That's it. There's nothing else you need, guys. Yeah, and that other bit here, which I believe should be the back bit for the body to slot into, and everything else is identical. Trust me, I'm not just chatting, guys. I've gone through the parts. Alright, so that's what you need. Okay, let me move that little bad boy out of the way and just show you. And I apologise, Traxxas. I'm not a fanboy, but I love some of your kits, man. Some of your kits are beautiful. You know what I mean? When I saw that this looked like a slash, the foundation of it, that tub chassis kind of fit in, and the way the centre drive shaft sits in there, and when I saw that, I thought this is going to be a machine. So, alright, so you need your front bumper, you need that rear bit, okay, you need your longer chassis, and these aren't going to cost you too much, you know, guys, and your centre drive shaft, and your longer battery hold down. That's it. There is your Traxxas 3.0 conversion kit. Alright, so Traxxas are going to hate me summer chronic, but that's basically all you need. And your wheels, the Stingray wheels, and the body shell. Right, I'm holding back on making mine into a 3.0 because of that, because there's no point for me to do it, because the wheels aren't really in the UK that I can buy as separate entities, nor the body shell. Too expensive to import it from America. I could buy half of the car for that much. So I'm not gonna. Now I'm a bit of a cheapskate. I'll just, do you know what I mean? I'll do that conversion. When I can get the parts, I'll do the conversion. The other reason why at the moment I probably wouldn't want to convert is because this platform here, guys, and the way it adjusts, you can fit HPI, Tamiya body shells onto that. HSP, loads of them, they'll all fit onto there, guys. They're about 257mm wheelbase, and they're between 195 to 200mm in width. So they'll all fit onto the 4-Tec. They'll all fit. Now, if I was to move to the next chassis and do the conversion, I don't have the Stingray body shell. I'm going to be driving without a shell. So that's the reason why I'm not doing it just yet. because there aren't any aftermarket shells out in the UK just yet. No tyres, so there's no point. I won't have nothing, you know, and plus I like the fact that I can put loads of body shells on. And stay tuned for that. I've got some bad boy body shells coming up, guys. You're gonna love that. So I hope you like the video, because I don't think Traxxas is gonna like it at all. But I hope you guys enjoyed that. There's your conversion kit, guys. All right. You know, obviously you're gonna need your electrics and stuff like that, but that's your bread and butter. That's the platform. That's all you need for the conversion. Don't believe the hype. I know it looks like it's wider. You read the statistics, and the Stingray is a lot wider. It's not, man. Trust me. The 8 arms are going to be the same. You know, your axles, your stub axles, you know, your drive shafts, they're all going to be the same. The wheels will be wider, so it looks like, whoa, it's like 10 millimeters wider or 15 millimeters. It's just the wheels are wider, man, right? So don't fall for the hype. Traxxas do not completely, you know, finish a creation and start from scratch again. They'll always carry parts over if the platform's similar. Keep that in mind, guys. That's everywhere, and that's what I've seen the years that I've been buying them. Anyhow, there you go. If you want to convert, if you're in America, you're laughing, you can convert that and you can get body shells and tyres easily, and they're not expensive. For us in the UK and Europe, it's a pretty penny at the moment, and if after market body shells come out, that's pretty cool. I probably will make a 3.0 conversion because there's not much to it. Okay, right, let's move on. So obviously, please understand, you do need a running chassis with everything on it, with your diffs and everything like that on it, yeah, with your spare gear and all that kind of stuff. And these are the bits you need to upgrade to 3.0. All right, okay, right, guys. Hit the like, subscribe, get notified button, because there's some crazy stuff. I'm looking to some mad chasers, guys. 110 scale, back into after 12 years. Yo, we're gonna go nuts. All right, guys. Say RC Tune Mossy 5734. Get ready.